Hello my friends, welcome to a new video. Today a review that has been on my bucket list for quite some time too, the Thrustmaster T128.
The hexagonal design is the same as the other siblings of the latest generation of Thrustmaster steering wheels to hit the market. The entire housing is made out of a heavy plastic and features the necessary connections on the back. The round steering wheel cannot be removed and measures 25 cm in diameter. The buttons are decent, but the markers are just printed on them without any overlay, so they will fade with heavy usage. It also features, which I find a very decent addition in this price range, a LED rev counter on the top. The pedal base, yeah, well, it is simplistic and generic. I understand that this is a budget set, but unlike the wheelbase part, the pedals seem to have been given almost no attention at all at the design table. Even just a dash of paint would have already made a large difference.
I think the T128 is about the lowest that you can go for the active force feedback wheels that you have on the market these days. The motor has about 2 Nm of max torque in it, which is less than Logitech G29, G923, and is about the same as the Thrustmaster T150. This uses also a gear and belt driven technology, so it is a bit better in theory than the gear driven wheelbases. So the build quality of the T128, well, it surprised me really. It does feel very sturdy. I didn't have at any moment like the feeling that it will fall apart or that I would break it or anything. No, it all feels very sturdy. Agreed, it is made out of plastic completely, and if I say completely, even the steering wheel is made out of plastic. But it feels okay, and it's normal that it is completely made out of plastic. It is the cheapest one out there. It is the least powerful out there, so you can't expect much more of it, I think. But in general, I do like the build quality of this. Also, the shifters, they feel very sturdy and they don't make that much noise, not that much as the T248 does.
The driving experience in ACC was reasonable. I can't complain from the amount of force feedback I received. It was working hard and most of the force feedback, felt okay. The strength on the other part was, as expected, really low, and the immersion was negatively impacted because of this. What really annoyed me was the little notches when you turn the steering wheel. This is a hybrid system, but I would say it is very noticeable and even a bit worse than certain gear-driven wheelbases. The return to center of the steering wheel was also very sluggish. The pedals did what they were supposed to do. They are equipped with Hall sensors, so they are already reasonably precise. The fact that they were made of plastic, didn't bother me with my shoes on. The accelerator could use a bit more stiffness. This is of course very personal. In BeamNG, it was far worse. Since this game emphasizes more the driving sensation, I have to say that both the material and small diameter of the steering wheel were a thorn in my eye. The feeling of this steering wheel in the game is the second worst, right after its older sibling with the Veleda glove finishing, the T150. I didn't like it at all, but it got worse. I was missing power and all force feedback felt very bland. The return to center, something that is really important in this game for me, needed an extra push from time to time even. Sure, it beats driving with a controller, but I reckon the number of people playing this game with a controller is very limited.
So software for the T128, well, it is simple. Thrustmaster has really simple software, and if you are a beginner, you will be really happy with it. If you are a bit more experienced, then it falls a bit short in terms of which options that you can change for this. But well, I think most people that buy the T128 are beginners, so I don't think the software for Thrustmaster being limited is really a disadvantage in this case. Because the T128 doesn't have an exchangeable rim, you're quite stuck with it. So what you can do is, of course, you can add a shifter. You can add some other pedals to it, and that's it. But Thrustmaster has this in its ecosystem, so well, I think you're quite well if you buy this for buying other peripherals from the same brand. No problem. The compatibility for this one, yeah, it is for all platforms, for both PC and PlayStation, and PC and Xbox in the 2 different variants. The pricing is also cut in 2, so it is around 150. I saw that the PlayStation version was more around 150 and the Xbox version is more around 180 euro. So there is a bit of a difference. This is a really low price. I think this is the lowest price that you can buy a wheelbase with active force feedback new. For conclusion, yeah, it's a bit of a double sword here. So it is the cheapest one, but the force feedback that it generates is really poor. And I can imagine that the people, adults that use this one with the plastic steering wheel, the small diameter, that they say like, oh, okay, this is nothing for me. If you go a bit higher, I'm thinking about the Thrustmaster T300 with an exchangeable steering wheel, a bit more power in it, a dual belt. You will get a better sensation of what sim driving or sim racing is all about than with this.
On the other hand, if budget is really the most important variable in your quest to start simulated driving, then this wheelbase should be on the top of your list. There is no other wheelbase out there that screams harder budget than this one on both new and second-hand market. Don't get me wrong, as always, driving with this in a game like Gran Turismo is heaps much more fun than driving on a controller, and I cannot imagine anyone being unhappy when they find this under the Christmas tree.
Thank you all for watching. I hope you had something from this video. If you did, smash that thumbs up, and I will see you all next video. Bye bye.